don't know if I'm in a good spot. Let's see this one here. Oh yeah, that's better. Good morning. Ooh, when God confirms your prayers. How about that? This wonderful Friday morning, waiting for more people to come in. But um, if you're catching this on the replay, when God confirms your prayers, even in the smallest asking or the smallest situations, God will, He'll answer your prayers. He'll definitely answer your prayers. Good morning. Good morning. How can God, even in small confirmations, give you confirmations when you pray and ask? And the reason why I'm saying that this morning is because this morning in the shower, as I was praying and talking to God, I said, Lord, establish the works of my hands. And that's what I said. When I got out of the shower and went to my office to start getting my works, getting my things together, and always before I open my Bible, I always ask God, Lord, lead me to where you want me to go in the Bible this morning, and give me a word. When I opened my Bible, it went to Psalms 90. And as I'm reading Psalms 90, and if you haven't read it, go read it. Psalms 90, 1 through 17. I read the entire verse, but when I got to verse 17, this is how I know God just gave me a confirmation this morning. When I got to verse 17, it says, let the favor of the Lord our God be upon us. Establish the work of our hands for us. Yes, establish the work of our hands. I'm going to let that sit right there for a minute. He was letting me know this morning, listen, honey, I'm going to establish the works of your hands, and anything that you go to do, listen, I'm in it. My hands are all up on it. And I was so at awe. I said, you know what? I'm going to talk about that this morning. When we pray and ask God, listen, good morning, Jeffrey. He'll show up through scriptures. He'll show up through songs. He'll show up through a stranger speaking to you. And this morning he spoke to me through Psalms 19 because I had asked him in the shower, Lord, establish the works of my hands. Now, the importance of asking him to bless and establish the works of our hands is especially in the season of building, starting, or growing, starting over or growing. It's very important to do that. Why? I wrote down 5 things. 1, our strength is limited. Our strength is limited. So with us asking him to establish the works, establish what I do, even in my new beginning, even in my new chapter, in my new business, no matter how talented or disciplined or hardworking we are, our efforts can only go but so far. But when God establishes it, it gives our work the foundation, and it lasts. So you can hustle all day. It's like building sandcastles. It won't last. You ask God to come in there, establish it, be in it, put your hands on it, your favor on it, Lord. And it'll work still long after you started the thing. Number 2, I wrote down, we need his favor, not just our grind. Why? Because in Psalms 90:17, it ties favor and establishing his works together. Establishing the works together. Favor of God is opening doors, multiplying the results. You can grind all day, but listen, you're only going to get what you're going to get. When you got the favor of God on you, he'll open doors. He'll take that one thing, make it 7. And placing his blessings where the hustle and love can't reach. Help me, Father, this morning. Again, favor. When he establishes you, the favor of God on your life. I had told my son years ago, I said, honey, you're going to know when God's favor is on you. Because everything that you're doing now, when you go to do it again, it's going to be so easy. Everybody done told you no, all the doors that's been shut in your face, they're going to open. That's how you're going to know God's favor is on you. And he's working everything out for you. God's grind, God's hustle will reach or go where we can't go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope y'all can hear me clearly. What did I say? The third thing. Why is it important? Because without him, I just said it, without him, we're just building sandcastles. Psalms 127:1 states, unless the Lord builds this house, the builder's labor is in vain. When we let him establish it, it's not temporary, it's eternal. Give me some hearts if y'all can hear me clearly. I don't feel like I'm set up good. It's eternal. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was Psalms 127:1. And then, again, it brought me back to, as I'm writing this stuff down this morning, how not only with this platform, but with my other business that I'm doing, I said, Lord, establish it. Establish it. You put your favor on this. Because what I do, I'm only limited to what I can do. I'm only limited. But when I got the favor of God on my life, and when I got the favor of God on my businesses, right? He's going to establish that he went out to accomplish. I don't know who needs to hear that this morning. Why, again, why should we ask God to establish? Why should we ask him to, this lighting is just, why should we ask God to establish our hands in the work that we do? Because it shifts in glory. When God establishes our work, people see his hands on it, not just ours. The testimony points others back to him. It ain't of me, it's the God that's in me. And you never know who's watching you. They're seeing what you're doing. Huh? And then they say, listen, there can't be nobody but God. Could you point me in the direction of how I can get there? You just never know. And also it aligns with his purpose. It's not just about being successful. See, that's one of the things that I was talking to myself about this platform. Being successful. It ain't about being successful. Of course, yeah, we want success. Sorry, guys. Still in them. If I do this. Okay. Yeah, we want success, but is it about me, or is it about the God that's in me, or spreading God's word and his love? That's what it's about. So, and I was thinking, again, as I was writing this, not only yesterday, but doing this faith series that I'm doing, it's not about me. It's not about everything that I have been through, everything that I've been through, and the things that I'm sharing with everybody. It's about to edify and uplift him. And he's going to establish it. Listen, and this is not the first time he's sent me to Psalms 90 since I've been actually on this faith journey and sharing my story. When I was in the mountains last month, I asked the Lord, what are you trying to tell me? Keep doing what you're doing, Veronica, because I'm going to establish everything that you're doing. And then I came to a part where I was like, you know what? I don't know how to carry it, this and the other. And then I wrote that down. It's in my other book. He was like, don't worry about how you sound. You just show up. I'll do the rest. You just show up. So my prayer when I do show up is, Lord, let me decrease while you increase. Don't let them see me, but let them see the glory within me. Let them hear what you're saying. Because a lot of times, when we're saying things, it's not for me, although it could be, but it's for somebody else to hear it. And this morning I said, Lord, I know I'm not going to ask you to let it go where it needs to go. I know it's going to go and to the right person for them to hear it at this particular point in time, because this is what they need to hear, because this is what you gave me. This is what you gave me to say, to speak this morning on this platform. Asking him to bless and establish keeps us aligned um, with what he actually wants us to build, and that's his kingdom. I don't know if y'all can see me clear, but I can barely see y'all. And a lot of times, you know, I know Tabitha Brown had said, when she first started, God told her, it spoke to her and told her, go live, go live. If you only got one person, you just go live. You just keep showing up. She said she show up. She had maybe one person, but she still just kept on talking with that little one person. Then next thing you know, she had three people, and she just kept on talking to them three people. But it wasn't the amount of people that showed up. It was her being obedient first and foremost. Second is her letting God use her to speak what he said. And he look, them 1, 2, and 3. She said one that she looked up, she had 10 people. She was so excited. And then she looked again. Thousands of people. Thousands of people. And then that one video she made, because she was sick. And this falls in lines to what I'm saying. God established the works of my hand. She said she was driving an Uber and she stayed sick a lot. So she started healthy eating. She became a vegan and stopped at that one stop at the Whole Food store. And she said she had to go live, and she had to go live and share it. That one video, no, she didn't put nothing into it. She was just being just herself. And that one video lined her up with a brand deal. That brand deal went from one thing to the other. And now look, who ain't gonna be obedient? Not that I'm saying, and look, I gotta be transparent, not that I'm saying that, that's the only reason why I'm doing it. No, I'm doing this too because God has placed it in my heart and my spirit to get on here and share my faith testimonies, and to give the word that he's given to me in the morning when I wake up, because I know that he set out to do, it's gonna accomplish his mission. And this is exactly what I said. And God, listen, I ain't on here just to be playing either. I need you, when you establish it, come on with them checks. That's just being 100. I'm being serious. But first, you got to be obedient. God gonna see if you're gonna be obedient, right? Lord, establish the work of whoever on here. If they starting fresh, establish their new beginning. Establish them on their job. Come on, somebody. So the 3 reasons, and that's just what I wrote, 3 reasons to ask God to establish the work of your hands, all in a nutshell. 1, strength fades, but his last. Our strength of faith, we can work out there. I told you about when I was on that job thing and I was going to get that $10,000 in 2 weeks. Honey, no, I've been tired as I don't know what. Strength fades, but his last. Our energy runs out, but his foundation is unshakable. See, when you get started on that solid foundation, y'all seen that video I posted last night, me at the stream standing on that rock, solid rock. See, it's metaphorical. It's metaphorical. I was dancing to Mr. Boomboxy, but y'all read the caption, go back and look at it. I was standing on that solid rock with the living word, with the water running. That's the word right there. Number 2, favor beats the grind. When you got favor on your life, they say favor ain't fair. I said favor is very fair. And I love having the favor of God on my life. His blessing multiplies what hustles can't. You can hustle all day, but just one finger touch of his favor, honey, it'll give. Thank you for the thumbs up. Like it'll outgrind any hustle. You hustle day and night, night and day. With God's favor, you just gotta walk in it. That's it. Walk. The door is open. Walk. I've already paved the way for you. Open opportunities just keep presenting. Lord, thank you. Opportunities just keep presenting itself. I'm not even hustling. Opportunities continue, just keep presenting themselves. Purpose over busyness. That's number 3. When he establishes it, it aligns with destiny and not just activity. There you have it. The 3 reasons why we should ask God to establish the works of our hands. 1, strength fades in his last. 2, favor beats the grind. And 3, purpose over busyness. I don't just want to work. I want God to establish my work. Because when it's established, it's done. It's sealed. It's already done. And let me go to the question that I asked. I don't know if anybody have answered it, but yeah, I got this lined up. Let me go and if anybody put down, but thank you all for showing up this morning. Yes, so ask God to establish the works of your hands and everything you go to do. Again, even if you're starting over, Lord, establish my new beginnings. Establish me on this job, Lord. Give me your favor. Grant me your favor. Let me see. Okay, I'm on here. Let me see if anybody. I don't think nobody answered the question. Or am I looking at it wrong? Am I looking at it wrong? Did anybody answer the question? The guy glass got to take them off. Dispassionate observer. For my soulmate, it'll be marriage. Okay, so I don't think nobody answered the question. When I said share one area where you're asking God to establish the works of your hand, is it on your job? Hi, my sister, good job. Thank you, Fasal. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, I take that as a compliment, Big Jordy. My condolences to you. So yes, so my prayer today is my prayer today isn't just to be busy, but to be established. Not just to work, but to be blessed in the work. Because if God's hands is on it, no one can undo it. So let that be your prayer for today too. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I'll see you